Can you share a bit about yourself and your journey to Islam in regards to how you became a Muslim?
Issues that I'd had with Christianity throughout my childhood and my early teens were really corrected by Islam. I learned through these classes at college that Islam has prophets, and Islam actually isn't a new religion. It's actually a religion that's always existed. And the more I kind of studied Islam in the context of all world religions, I realized that all other world religions, they're often either about a geographic location, like Judaism and Hinduism, or about a person, like Buddhism and Christianity. But Islam is really just about God. Islam, by its definition, is submission just to Allah. I was really convinced of Islam, but just didn't really know who to turn to. I came across these YouTube videos and I kind of took my shahada in my bedroom by myself. So I enrolled in this Arabic course. The teacher there was a Lebanese woman. She heard me telling other people in the class like a bit about my journey. She pulled me out of the room one day and she was like, there's a masjid 20-minute drive from here. Like, have you been there? I just didn't know if you should turn up to the masjid. So I turned up one Sunday. I ended up taking a public shahada.
What led you to go to Somalia then? What was sort of the deciding factor in you moving there? Because that's quite a big jump.
After I'd become a Muslim, I decided that I'd do an entire Arabic language degree. One of the brothers who was working at the masjid, he was looking for a revert brother who was educated in the Bible to some degree to go and do da'wah in Uganda and basically debate missionaries from America. And there's loads of Somalis in Uganda, and Somalis are really active in the da'wah there as well. I stayed in the homes of many Somali people there. I became interested in their language and their culture. When I came back to the UK, I picked up Somali in my final year of my degree, and along that journey is when I met the woman who's now my wife. I married into the Somali community. If you want to move to a Muslim majority country, Somalia is not the obvious one. It was really about, where do we have the family support network? I also wanted my children to have a strong connection with their mother's heritage, basically. I wanted my children to be fluent Somali speakers.
One of the beautiful things about living in Somalia is Islam is part of your daily life. It's such a great culture to be part of. You're a father, so with your children being brought up in a Muslim country and they're around Muslims, that must be such a blessing.
I even notice how much my children talk about Allah and talk about Islam and want to pray their salah. I don't want to give the impression that I have anything against the UK. I'm quite proud of my heritage as an Englishman in many ways. When I grew up in the UK, I remember being aware of some things I really shouldn't have been aware of. As an environment to raise your children up on the salah, it's night and day.